Hey, there's one of the young members of the Bork family. He's certainly going to be an Echo Lumberjack in the years to come. We're going to change pace a little bit here in St. Stephen, New Brunswick for the International Lumberjack Competition, and we are flipping over to the women's stock saw event. These are two identically tuned Echo 600 chainsaws, and the women are going to do 2 cuts within 4 inches. Fastest time is going to be the winner.
Melanie Bork's been working a lot on her chainsawing this year. She's running Mario's big hot saw on the hot saw event, so she's going to want to have a piece of Janet Walker in this heat.
Certainly the keys in this event is getting to the wood as quick as possible. Melanie gets to the wood before Janet. Smooth for the first cut, and she stumbles to the second cut, giving Janet a chance to catch up. Melanie Bork wins the first heat. Melanie, you had a really good first cut. What happened in the second cut coming up?
I guess I got a little nervous, and because the last time I saw it, I didn't saw like I wanted to, and I put it on the other side of the line and had to start over again, so it took me a little extra time.
Yeah, you still beat Janet by a substantial margin, so you had good pressure in the saw?
I guess. I haven't run one of these saws in a while, but turned out decent.
Melanie Bork sets the time to beat with an 8.82. This is the final heat. Heather Maciel taking on Kelly Cousins from Prince Edward Island.
Heather Maciel all the way from Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Her and her husband loved her on hot saws, and she's going to give it her all here in the Echo stock saw.
Heather's got a little bit of a disadvantage. She's not quite as tall as Kelly struggles through the first cut.
Has a little bit of a bobble there. Heather Maciel also messes up on the end of her cut. Who's it going to be? It's going to be a close race. It's Kelly.
Heather was a great race with Kelly there, and you had her to the very end.
I did. I pushed too hard on my upcut.
Were you getting a little bit too excited or what?
Yeah, I was.
And your transition from 1 to 2 was a little bit off as well.
I missed my upcut. I missed it completely.
From the start to the end?
From the start to the end. I just missed it, came out. I went to reset it, gave myself a deep breath and said, relax. And then I was fine. I was like, I can just push a little bit because it's round wood and it gets smaller at the top. So I thought I could push a little bit harder at the top, but I couldn't.
Well, a little bit too much pressure there for Heather Maciel. Cost her a couple of places in the standings. Melanie Bork, with a great performance, wins the stock saw.
And that crown pivotal point today focuses on Marcel Dupuis from Memramcook, New Brunswick. He turns the tide in the obstacle pole buck and picks up 100 points, finishing first place.
And this International Lumberjack competition is hosted every year by St. Stephen on New Brunswick Day. We got 3 guys from New Brunswick chasing a guy from Quebec.
And the gas guzzler lumberjack of the day is a Melanie Bork in the Echo stock saw. Puts down a great time of 8.82 and takes first place.
Now what a spectacular event here in St. Stephen, New Brunswick on the shores of the Bay of Fundy. Many thanks to all the supporters of this great event. 2/3 of the way through the competition here in St. Stephen, New Brunswick. We've got a great race going on.
Next week, underhand hot saw and kettle wheel will determine first place winner.
Come back again next time for more Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks is sponsored by Echo, only professional grade with 5-year warranty. Crown, protect, maintain, save. K100, we make water burn. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you?
In some of the events at Lumberjacks, such as the obstacle pole bucking, choker racing, and when we're sawing on a stage or platform, the competitors need a really good grip on their feet. To achieve that, what we do is usually take a set of soccer shoes, just regular soccer shoes, turn them over and cut all the plastic cleats off the bottom. Once the sole is clear, we'll then drill it to put these metal corks in. There's 2 pieces, one goes on the inside, one goes on the outside. The pointed end screws in from the outside. When you're done, the entire sole has these metal corks all on the bottom, gives them really good footing for the events we're concerned about.